Circulatory problems are one of the most dangerous conditions our health could suffer, and yet we don't seem to recognize this as a threat. If you think about it, the first cause of death worldwide is, and has always been, a circulatory problem, sometimes in the form of heart attacks, a problem of clogging of arteries, and even the sensations that you might feel of numbness in your hands and feet, cold, and normally health issues that you are not even realizing you have. But how can you improve circulation? How can you make sure that your circulatory system is working properly? And what practices and tips can you follow to make sure that a circulatory condition never haunts you down? So in today's video, I'll reveal some of the most important tips you can follow to improve circulation and make sure that this condition is not something you should worry about. Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. And this channel is a conventional doctor to treat patients through natural medicine before recurring to the use of pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and press that bell down below to receive notifications and be the first one to watch a new video. If you need all point of quality supplements for your disease, visit drlandivar.com and stay till the end of this video where I share the tips and video links related to this topic. Circulation is one of the most important factors of overall health, and not many people think of this as something they should worry about. If you think about it, a circulatory condition is the first cause of death worldwide. It's the clogging of our arteries, and which later on leads to a heart attack, for example, or problems with how you feel. Even with low or high blood pressure, it's a very important deal. Now, if you don't know how to improve your circulatory health, then you might be in danger because you don't know if you have high blood pressure or low blood pressure, or you have more cholesterol than what you should be having in your blood, or even glucose, triglycerides, and all those factors that play a role in how your circulatory system is functioning every single day. So in today's video, I'll reveal some of the most important tips you can follow to improve circulation naturally and effectively. Number 1, if you have low blood pressure, then raise it. If you have high blood pressure, then lower it. It might feel easy to say it, right? Oh, if you have high blood pressure, then lower it, and low blood pressure, then higher it. Well, the thing is that you actually have to know, first of all, how your blood pressure is doing. So how is it doing? When was the last time you measured your blood pressure? You see, if you have high blood pressure, that means that the pressure exerted on your arteries is actually too high for them to handle. The small arteries in your body, the ones in your brain and in your heart, and the ones that really matter sometimes might break or might get clogged because of high blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, you have to do everything in your power to lower it. How can you do that? Well, first of all, you have to change your diet. You have to eat more fruits and vegetables, more leafy greens, which contain more magnesium and potassium, which literally lower your blood pressure. At the same time, you have to practice some physical activity every single day. If you have a physical activity, you will have your blood moving, your circulation improving, and your arteries and veins actually stretching to make sure that that stretching can make it easier to control blood pressure. Now, on the other hand, if you think that being healthy is having low blood pressure, then you have to think twice, because it's as bad as having high blood pressure. Maybe a little bit less, but it is actually something that you need to function properly. You see, if you have low blood pressure, there is no sufficient blood pressure for your organs to be nutrified the way they should. They need blood, they need circulation. Your kidneys need to have a good amount of pressure to make sure that they can filter all that junk that you have inside your system. Now, if you have low blood pressure, then obviously your tissues, especially your brain and even your feet, are going to have a circulatory problem, and you will start seeing edema, memory problems. You will start seeing other conditions because you do not have enough pressure on your circulatory system. Now, if this is something you are suffering from, you need to raise it. How can you do that? Well, you need to activate your thyroid. Make sure that your metabolic rate is increasing. You have to start eating things like celery, like asparagus, crude asparagus, grapefruit juice, things that will actually raise your cortisol levels to a healthy level to make sure that your pressure can also raise itself naturally. If you need something natural that can help you raise blood pressure, look for Apple and Metathyroid from Fineland at Dr. drlandivar.com. If you need something that can help you lower it and make sure that you have stable circulatory system and blood pressure, look for Heart Excel and On Cardio from Finland at drlandivar.com. Number 2, you need to lose some weight. Believe it or not, weight and the mass you are carrying plays a very central role in how your circulatory health might be functioning. If you have lots of fat, well, you need to feed that fat. If you have more weight than you can carry, then guess what? You will need a circulatory system to actually make sure that irrigation gets to all that tissue. The more you have, the more you will be draining on your heart, or you will make your heart be stressed to make sure that it can reach every single part of your body, and it will play a very detrimental role on your circulatory system. So if you are overweight and you want to improve your circulatory health, you need to lose it. You need to lose some weight, start exercising, start eating healthy. The same thing I just said in point 1. You need to make sure that your circulatory system stays healthy because you have a healthy diet, a healthy weight, and physical exercise. If you need something natural that can support your body's ability to lose weight and keep that metabolic rate going at the same time, look for Appleizer, Figurizer, and Garcinia Cambogia at 100% ACA, HCA at drlandivar.com. Number 3, you need to fix your thyroid. The thyroid is a gland that we do not sometimes think as crucial when it comes to our circulatory health, but it is. Our thyroid controls how much of that metabolic rate is going to play a role in that circulatory system. If your thyroid is sluggish, which a lot of people suffer from that today, then you will have a sluggish metabolic rate and hence a sluggish circulatory system. You need a very active thyroid, a thyroid that can actually function, that can produce 2 of the most important hormones in the entire body, T3 and T4 hormones that will make sure that your circulation is functioning properly. If you need something natural that can support your thyroid gland to make sure that that metabolic rate is functioning and your circulatory system is completely turned on, look for Metathyroid and Appleizer from Finland at drlandivar.com. Number 4, you need exercise. Not many people like to hear that they need exercise to make sure that their circulatory system is functioning properly, but it's something you cannot live without. You see, when we exercise, our muscles are entirely playing a role in how much blood, lymph liquid, and everything that is part of that blood is moving around. When you flex your muscles, you're actually pressuring on your arteries and your veins. Your muscles are moving, and that makes sure that all the liquid you have that might be stagnated is starting to move. Circulation is all about how much exercise you have. A lot of your circulatory system and health has to do with how much exercise you have every day. Don't forget that, because the more you move, the more the liquids inside your body will be able to move as well. The same thing goes with digestion. If you move, if you exercise, if you get off the couch and have some physical activity every day, you will see that everything in your body starts moving and your cells rejuvenate. If you need something natural that can give you the energy needed to make sure that you have all the nutrients, ingredients, supplements, probiotics, and enzymes to make sure you absorb your energy so that you can practice some exercise, physical activity every day, look for Green Shot and Multivitamin from Finland at drlandivar.com. And help out the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to assist you. If you need quality supplements for your disease or an online appointment, visit drlandivar.com and check out these other videos released or stopping the information and I've read a serious in the future. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you soon.